Hello, Forex traders. Hello, Forex traders. It's nice to be with you guys today. I'm so happy to be with you guys. I'm always happy to come on this platform to explain to you, to tell you what I've won with the market. A lot of you has been complaining that the market has not been really been going very well. It has been spiking, especially when you're trading the USD pairs, especially Euro USD, GBP USD has been spiking. So today I'm going to explain to you what is wrong, what are going with that pair, what's actually going on that's making the market to behave like that. And today too, I will unveil the pair you want to be trading this week, the pair that is going to pay you money, at least nothing less than 200 pips, the pair that's going to give you at least 200 pips this week. So stay tuned and watch the video down to the end so that I will be unveiling that pair for you and tell you how to enter the market so that you'll be able to ride the pips above, because we've been watching this pair for the past week. So before we move to the nitty-gritty of the day, please, like, share, most especially share and subscribe to this channel. You've been watching my videos, but you aren't subscribing. What is holding you to click the subscribe button? So I'm giving you 2 seconds to please click the subscribe button and share. If you find value in what we are doing and you know someone out there that needs the value that we are giving now, that's going to help his trading life and improve his trading life, please kindly click share. Share this video to that person. You might as well be saving that person a whole lot of money. So today, this week, I'm going to be sharing with you. Today is 30th August. The market is static. The market is not moving. Today is weekend. The market has officially closed to reopen on Sunday, Nigerian time, 10 p.m. Okay. So we are looking at what we're going to be trading come this week, Monday. The pair we should be looking at trading, the market we want to trade. So guys, I want to be sharing my screen now so that we'll move straight to the nitty-gritty analysis phase for this week. Okay, you are in. Welcome inside of my screen. This is Living on Forex, live and direct. This is where we tell you the real deal, what is going on. We don't do hypes in this channel. You all guys who have been following me for some time know that we don't show anything luxury here. We only analyze the market and tell you what you should be trading so that you are going to make money. That is what, after all, that is why we are all in this business, is to make money. So guys, what we are actually looking at right now is GBP USD. Okay, I'm going to explain to you what I've won. First of all, we want to analyze this pair first. So you know how I do my analysis, the top-down analysis. This is how I used to approach the market. The top-down analysis is very useful, it's very good because it helps you to see the real deal, to see what is generally happening in the market. By just drawing 2 or 3 support lines, I'll be able to tell you where the market is going. The market actually moves from zone to zone. But the question is, you know where the direction of the market, how do you enter so that you're able to ride with the trend? That is the million-dollar question that a lot of persons have been struggling with. Entry is a problem. You know the direction of the market, but your entry is always a problem. I covered that in my videos. I've covered that in my video before, but if you still want private mentorship, I'm available to tell you when to enter the market with precision. Once you enter the market starts moving immediately. And that has been our arsenal for the period we've been banging the market most times back to back. I'm going to share some of my trading view here. You'll see that most of the trades we enter are always in profit. Even if the market will not go to TP, but at least we are able to take off half of that profit and still move to another pair. So we enter the market with precision and our stop loss is always tight. So giving us more arrow, if you know what I mean. So this is how you should be approaching trading. If you don't know how to enter the market, when to enter the market, that is a million-dollar question, and you'll just be ready to lose a lot of money for us. Because last, like my Nigerian people will say, last entry is the real deal. So guys, I will be analyzing this pair. This is a top-down analysis. We come to the monthly time frame, and what we are just looking at is the market trending? Is the market ranging? So if you come to the monthly time frame and you see that the market is ranging, please run away from that pair. It's likely that the small time frame will range. But if you look at GBP USD right now, the market has been trading within this range for the past since 2016. The market has been in this range, and then the market did this liquidity grab, and then top. So from here to here, we can see a trend has ensued and the market has taken at this level. So I just want to use another stuff to mark at that level the market took at, so as to help us, guide us on what we should be doing. Okay, so the market has been trending, it came down to this support level and then broke this environment. We tested it and it's going out of that environment. So from this now we can say that GBP USD is a bullish market, because if you look at this move, you always look at the movement like this. That whenever I see a pair moving this way, this nice movement, aggressive movement, that should tell you that that pair is in a strong trend. You don't want to joke with that kind of trend. You don't want to counter trade such trend, because it's going to burn. You're going to be burned. So right now, if you come to the weekly time frame, you see how the market respected that environment that we just draw from the monthly time frame, came down. You see, that is why some of my mentees, when they ask me, why is it that market always react in your zones? This is why I draw it. I go to the liquid, to the higher time frame, because this is where the big boys are looking at, and this is where the big boys make their trading decision, whether to leave the market, whether to enter the market, whether to adjust stop loss. Those environment are where they make their decisions, and that is where you should be taking those trades. Because when you take those trades, the market gives you more liquidity, because this is where they pull their trigger. If you look at what we are seeing from this pair right now, GBP USD has broke this environment, came back, rejected off of it, came down below as if it's breaking back below, but it went back up. From what I'm seeing, this is actually a liquidity grab. This environment is a liquidity. The market has come back to gather liquidity and then move to the top. So it has retested this environment. So if you want to trade this pair come this week, I think your only opportunity you should be looking at is buying opportunity, because the market has actually given you a buy signal. This weekly time frame rejection in that environment is something you shouldn't neglect. So GBP USD is a buy. So as you can see from the daily time frame, it has given us a structure. This is head, this is left shoulder, this is right shoulder. The market is going. So if we should be trading this come this week, how should you enter this trade now, so that you'll be able to ride the market from where it is, because this is where the market is coming to. The first target environment is here, but this is the overall target where the market is going to. It's going back to the uptime high, which is in this region, which is in this this environment here. Sorry. So this is where the market is coming. GBP USD is coming here. Okay. All right. So this is where GBP USD is, and this is over 224 pips trade potential, because the market has given us structure, it came, hunt, and if you go to 4-hour time frame, you're going to see it very well. So the market tested this environment, came shy of it, and now if you look, you see higher, higher high. It's making a series of highs. And if it refuses to take up this, as far as this young man who started this move is still in check, has not been broken, the trend is still healthy. So if I do this stuff here, you see that the trend is still healthy on the 4-hour time frame. So come this week, just wait for the market to come back and give you a retest around this environment. Then came back in this environment. Let me use this stuff to show you what I want, what you should be doing. So just wait for the market to come back and give us a retest in this environment, and then aggressive rejection out of it. Then you are ready to go to drive this market over to 200 pips trade potential. So I will be able to share my GU, my main chart. So if you can see my main chart, everything is still in check. We'll be entering the trade, banging. This one gave us a little profit and came back. So why has Euro USD been doing, GBP USD been doing this spike up and down, up and down, up and down? We know the trend, but the trend doesn't want to issue. The reason is because what is happening in the US economy right now, the Fed is trying to cut rates. By September, a new rate cut, a new rate will be announced. So we don't know whether they're going to increase the rate or they were going to cut interest rates. But from what we are seeing from indication from the last FMC meeting, we see that it's likely that there are going to be a rate cut come the last quarter of the year in the US economy. So if that happens, if they cut the rate by this September, then we are going to expect a strong Euro GBP USD and Euro USD move to the upside, because cutting interest rate means the dollar will be weak. Okay, so the market does not want to go there. The market is waiting for that stuff, because if you look at the news that has been coming out from the US economy so far, the NFP and other news that have been, it has been showing strong dollar throughout this week. The news that came out from the USD has been showing stronger dollar, stronger dollar. But we are expecting an interest rate cut. So because of these two opposite decision, is dragging the market. The market is going up, going down. That is why you have been seeing all this hunt. You know the market is a general bullish trend, but all this spike alone is taking out people's money, because they have not ready. But from what we are seeing, the structure we are seeing, this is head, shoulder. In 4 hours we are seeing, in 1 hour we are still seeing this is right shoulder, and then the market spike. We know that this market is going to go, but this trade, we took this trade and the trade has banked towards the TP. This is what I've been looking at. This is how I'm able to trade the market. This is what the top-down analysis helped me to do. It helps me to see the market in a very different light, in a very higher light, where the big boys are also looking at the market. So come this week, we wait for Euro, GBP USD to drop and then give us an entry. Then we are going to bang it to the top. We're going to ride it to the top. So we just have to do this stuff here. Okay. So this is over 220 pips. We know that the market is going up. We know that the market is going up. Don't counter trend this market. It's going to burn you. Okay. Remember, we are in September. This week, as the market is opening, the market is opening 2nd September. So this month we are expecting rate announcements. So you should be careful. So right now, that is what is going on in Euro US, and that is why it depends, sorry, in USD paid. Especially the same thing happened in Euro US. If you look at our trade has always been going in profit, but it has not always been hitting our take profit. The reason, because of that spike I told you, goes up, comes down, and all of that. But so far, overall, we've been making money, because once we see some series of rejection, we close our trades. The same thing happens here. It's only this trade that has hit our TP. Euro USD has always been going to our direction, but not hitting the TP. But we still walk away with profit, because the last, you don't need to wait for the market to hit your TP before you close that trade. Once you get the sign that the trend is no longer healthy, the trend is about to reverse, you close. Well, if you want to know how I take my exits, is in my course. I don't sell course anyway, but it's in my training. I've done some videos. I think it's around my channel. Just scroll, you'll see how I exit my trade. The reason, what I see before I exit my trade. So, but if you want me to teach you, mentor you privately, and explain everything, even how I exit my trade, where you are actually welcome, especially if you are in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State. You want one-on-one mentorship. You are very lucky, because at my opening, I'm looking for 5 people I want to turn to me. I want to turn their trading life this year. So if you're in the city of Port Harcourt, please kindly chat me up. We will link up for mentorship, personal mentorship, one-on-one. I'm going to unleash. I'm looking for 5 traders. So that I've not gotten the actual figure I needed, I've gotten over 3 persons, 2 to go. So I'm looking for that 5 people that I'm going to unleash. Tell them this year I want to make 5 persons. I want the 5 persons to have at least thousands of dollars in their account, depending on how much you're starting. And two, I still have a challenge I want to start on $100 to $1,000 within 12 weeks of trading. So all of this, you're going to join me. So these are what you're going to benefit when you come for mentorship, one-on-one mentorship. But if you're not in Port Harcourt, you are anywhere in Nigeria or any part of the world, you want one-on-one mentorship, we can do that online. Okay? Come in, chat me up. I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know. I'm going to tell you when to leave the trade. And if you look at my stop loss, they are always tight. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a 24 pip stop loss to capitalize massive. So if you look at my trade, most of my trade, the minimum risk to reward is 3:1. I don't do anything below 3:1. Sometimes my risk to reward is 5:1, sometimes 7:1, sometimes 6:1, 4:1. So even what it means that even if I lose 2 trades and I win 1 trade, that 1 trade will cover the losses and still put me in profit. So how am I able to tighten my stop loss to know when the market is resuming the movement? This is what I teach privately. I will be able to tell you when to enter the market. Most times, once we enter the market start moving immediately, and you see your trade going in profit instantly. So even if the market might not work out later, or the TP might not be hit later, you'll be able to know that this market is not going, if not hit TP. You close and take whatever you have and relax. Especially if you are trading the USD pair, Euro USD, GBP USD. It has been happening like this for the past 2 weeks. Well, we're still making money, but a lot of persons are losing money. I'm telling you, a lot of traders are complaining. But this is what is going to happen because of the inconsistency in the economy of the US. So, but the way I approach my trading, either way, we make money out. But when we join a market that is going to trend, we're going to ride it and to take profit. So all of this is what we are going to show you. So the Euro USD, GBP USD, I've been able to analyze it for you so that you know when you should be entering and the direction you should go. Euro GBP USD is bullish, nothing more, nothing less. So let me also analyze Euro USD so that you're able to. Oh my God. Okay, so I want to analyze Euro USD for you. So this is Euro USD. You use the top down analysis the same way. Go to the monthly time frame. For the monthly time frame, we are seeing a trend. Once you see that move, you know that it's a trend. So when you see this on a monthly time frame, you shouldn't underestimate it. So we are seeing a support level in this environment. So pick this environment as our support level. And then we see the market has been ranged in a lot of, so we take this environment too as the resistance. Okay. So those are resistance. So you see this range, the market broke out of that range. So we have to, this zone is something you shouldn't neglect. Okay. Okay, so we have these are our levels. So market ranged in this environment for some how many years? Over 3 years, the market ranged in this environment, and then it broke out, retested it, and it's gone. So what should we be trading? How should we be trading this pair? So you come on a daily time frame, you look if you are going to see a structure or any major level. So this is a minor level. So we have to use this stuff here and fill it up in this area. So you see, market retested here, go, and then broke, and then the market has been kind of ranging on the daily time frame. Because of what I told you, that's why the Euro USD is behaving like this. So if you go to the forward time frame, you see it clearly. So the market came back, retested it, and it's moving. So come this week, Euro USD has to give you an entry. It has to come to your support level before you look at anything buy. That is how you should trade it. So GBP USD is more clearer. Euro USD is, we know they synergize, they move in synergy, but GBP USD is more clearer, more better. Allow the market to come down and then you bank to the upside. But if you look at Euro USD, it has been ranging within this environment, spiking up and down because of the crazy news that has been coming up. So now, at this point, I don't want to make this video too long. At this point, what is the pair I have in mind to unleash to you that you are going to be trading that is very clear and sure? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to unveil GBP/NZD for you guys. So GBP/NZD is that trade you want to be on. You want to be on. Now, let's go to the higher time frame. You look at the higher time frame, the market has been bullish, came here, respected its all-time highs, and then it came back and entered into a nasty range since 2024. The market has been on this range, and then come this year, August, it broke out of this range, and then it has come back. So we are waiting for you to come back to retest. So the market, look at the range, it broke out of the range, went back to the all-time high, and then it retraced. So it retraced to this environment. Look at this environment. So we are watching it within this here and here. So the market came back, and then as you can see, I'm already on this trade. So the market came back And if you watch the way it was moving to that support level, this is what I've taught. I have a video how to know if a market will gonna reverse in the support level. Go and watch that video. You'll be able to know why we know that this market has started the move to the upside. The way it was coming to that support level was not smooth like this. We aren't seeing any aggression. You're just seeing slow move to the support level because that is not the direction, but they're just going there to gather liquidity. So they came to this environment, they broke it a little bit. Now find anchor, and now they are going. So come this week, Monday, what should we be doing? How should we enter this trade? For those of you who have not entered this trade already, so you wait for the market to break this environment and retest it. Aggressive break, retest. After retest and rejection from this environment, you should be pulling your trade. And then you are targeting these highs, which is over 250 pips, 250 pips to the top side. 250 pips from where it is. So it's a very good money that you want to make. So this is the shortest trade I have for you this week. GBP NZD is going to bang you 250 pips at least. When you catch the market the way I just explained, you're going to make 250 pips on GBP NZD right now because we saw this crazy downward move that is not doing anything serious. So when the bullish move start come, 2 or 3 candles or 4 hours candle might just come and give you the profit that you need, just like you see this one. So they will resume their trend. And likely if they resume that trend, they might likely break these highs. But however, we are not ready to hold the market for it to break. Once the market comes to this environment, our take profit is going to be hit. Then we'll take that and put in our pocket. We'll make the molars. So another pair I'm going to share with you is the brother to this pair, Euro NZD. GBP NZD has more liquidity because it's going to give you over 250 pips. While Euro USD will give you 150 pips. So you will choose the one that you want to go. So if you see the same thing happen, but why this one is more shorter, because it's actually reversing in that support level. It tested the support level, touched it very well, consolidated, and then it has resumed the move to the upside. So let me look at 1 hour time frame. See, it came down, tested it, and it's moving. If you look at this counter trend line, the counter trend line has been broken. So every indication of this is showing that this market is going to the upside. So GBP NZD is going to give you at least 150 pips. GBP NZD is going to give you at least 250 pips, while Euro NZD is going to give you 150 pips. So this is how we're able to approach the market. If you want to look at the top-down analysis from the monthly time frame, you'll be able to see. Let me use another chart. So from the monthly time frame, you see that the market came down, it respected that environment and came back again. I respected this. Okay, so the market is giving us some retracement. So we mark our levels. Mark our levels. So you'll be able to know what you should be doing. So this is one level I see. Okay, so you come to the daily time frame. Come to the daily time frame. So this level where the market did some rejection, which act as a resistance. So this is another level, a minor level though, because of these 2 rejection and then the market. So the market came down to that environment, and if you see how it's coming down, it's not as smooth, it's as slow as possible. So on coming to that rejection, this is where you are ready to take this trade to the upside. So if you calculate where you are, it's over 150 pips, exactly 150 pips. So I don't see reason why you shouldn't make money trading these 2 pairs come this week. So this is the pair I said I will come and share with you. When you trade GBP NZD, Euro NZD, combine the 2 together, you are sure of 300, 400 pips, 250 plus 150. That's over 400 pips in these 2 trades. That is enough for the week. That's enough to use and hold your side for the week. When you bank 400 pips, even if it's just that 2 trades you took this week, you are good. Your account will just increase exponentially. So far, so good. You've been seeing that all the trade will drop here, all the analysis we make, the market always plays out the way we speculate it. And I'm always the first to come and tell you the pair that you should trade that week, and they always play out. So this week, I've called out Euro US, Euro NZD, GBP NZD. These two pair are going to bank you. They are the shortest pair I will be trading this week. Then you can add GBP USD to it, but when you're trading GBP USD, you should be careful. Know when to leave the market. Whenever you see any, if you're on the trade and you're making profit and you start seeing 4 hours rejection, please close, because it has been crazy with the US economy. So the market has been spiking up and down. But however, GBP NZD will give you it's going to give you a smooth ride when the trend resumes. Euro NZD is going to also give you a smooth ride. So this is what I want to share with you. And soon as I have some announcement, by December we're going to be celebrating our 1 year anniversary on this YouTube. We have a lot of things coming up. We have a challenge of $100 to $1,000 challenge will come up. We'll also have giveaways that we're going to give by December. So a whole lot is coming up. Please keep, if you find value in what we are doing, if you have been taking the trades that we have been posting and you've seen that they have always been playing out, please keep liking and subscribing to this channel, because this is a way for you to show that you value what we are giving, you like what we are doing, and you have a trader who is struggling, who has been struggling to make money. Please, the highest gift you give to them that they will appreciate is to share the channel with them, share this video with them. They will thank you later for it, because when they make money, they will thank you. So far so good. That is how it is. And we would students living on Forest. I have another announcement to give. Living on Forest is we soon be opening an office in Port Harcourt. So if you're in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, you want to be mentored, you want to see how the bastards trade and how we take live trade. This is not the kind of academy that you come and see, yeah, they tell you pay for Signal and all of that. We don't do that shit. In fact, if it's for Signal, we already have a channel, a Telegram channel we've been running for 4 years now. We've been posting signals there and people are making money, and we have never charged anybody a dime. So this is not what we are into. We want to give back to the society. My goal is to help a lot of struggling traders that are struggling to make money, because I was there. So if you are in the city of Rivers State, Port Harcourt, please kindly DM. You want to be part of the academy. You want to come and learn how to trade the right way. And we can grow your account together while the training goes on. This is not hype. You will see the result live and direct. We want to have the highest, most successful Forex Academy in the city of Rivers State. That is what we are. That's where we are going. We want people to become successful in this business, because the economy of Nigeria is not really good. Even if you are working secularly, the money will not be enough for you. So you must have something that pays you in higher currency like the dollar, so that you're able to combat the economy situation. So this is what we do, and this is where the announcement I have for you. So if you are in the city of Rivers State and you want to come to the academy, I assure you that when you come to the academy, we'll hold you by the hand and move you from non-profitable trader to profitable, successful Forex trader who will be making money exponentially over time. But if you are not in the city of Port Harcourt and you still want mentorship, one-on-one mentorship, DM me. We'll arrange for a class, private class online. Then I will show you what I want, what you need to be doing. And then if you have any account, we can just grow the account together, so that you will be seeing the result for yourself, live and direct. You know that we are not preaching hypes. We don't do hypes here. We are doing real deal. The goal is to have 5 successful traders that is going to be successful from now to the end of the year, that will have something to celebrate with. And everything, all the nitty-gritty, whatever activities we have, I'm going to post it on this channel, so that for those of you who are not in the city of Rivers State, can also see that, yes, we are practicing what we preach. So thank you very much for staying through to this video. And I want to tell you that if anybody can do it, if Forex traders who are successful can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. Some of you now want to give up. Please don't give up. Just one more push that you need, and then you'll see your trading life change. But the major thing is to push in the right direction. Don't push doing the wrong thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Try to expand your tentacles. Look at other possibilities. Look at other ways. That's how I struggled. I looked for mentors, search for mentors. Sometimes I will enter, nothing. At the end of the day, I will not get anything useful until I finally met the right knowledge, met the right mentor that actually helped me. So if I can do it, and I've struggled for so much, you can also do it. Everybody can do it. The major thing is the passion and the right knowledge. you are good to go. Thank you very much for staying through to this video. And then I want to sign out. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.